Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Monday, the 18th of March. In Paul's letter to the Galatians, the 4th chapter, he has a discussion about the law and the gospel. And in verse 4, he says the following: "But when the set time had fully come, God sent his Son, born of a woman, born under the law, to redeem those under the law, that we might receive adoption to sonship." And as I read that, I thought, here's Paul saying, when the set time had fully come. From that, what he's saying there was a time that was set by God in God's plan and providence. And when that time came, Jesus acted. And it sort of reiterates what I was saying in my sermon yesterday, that God has a plan in time. From the beginning of time, God knew what was going on. He set his plan in motion, and it came to pass exactly as he intended. And at the set time, Jesus entered the world. And when the time had fully come for him, he went to the cross. And therefore we're no longer slaves under sin, but sons and daughters of God, adopted by the Spirit. And just the thought that there is a plan that God has, and that his plan is working out, and not just in fits and starts, but is working out absolutely and completely. And not a single part of it will fail to happen, and there will be nothing that will come to pass and sort of fall into his lap that isn't part of his plan. And for me, that just means that we, as Christians, are part of the plans of God. He has planned our faith. He has planned that we would come to faith. He has planned that we would walk in faith. And for me, that is a great encouragement. We're not alone in this universe trying to find our way, trying to make sense of life, trying to find identity and purpose. We have a plan. We might not always see the plan, and sometimes what God does doesn't make sense to us. And certainly you read the Gospels, and time and again, what Jesus says didn't make sense to the apostles. But it was part of God's plan, and with hindsight, we can see it all worked perfectly. So be encouraged that you are part of the eternal plans of God. What a wonderful thought. Be encouraged and know that we are blessed.